Good afternoon, dear students, and to the concerned teachers also. Welcome to this virtual studio Sundargarh. I am JyotiPrava Nahak, an assistant teacher of Government High School, Tampakila. So, my dear children, in our last class, in our previous class, we have already revised the paragraphs from 1 to 8 from the chapter The Northeast Festivals of Northeast India. And today in this class, we will revise the rest of the paragraphs, that is your paragraph 9 to 16 from the chapter Festivals of Northeast India. So let's start our revision. Okay? As we have already discussed or we have already revised the 4 states, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, then Manipur, Mizoram. So when we talk about Northeast, you can see the map of Northeast India. So when we talk about Northeast of India, so it comprises of 8 states, right? Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, and Sikkim. So in our last or previous class, we have already came to know, or we have already discussed what are the different festivals and how the festivals are observed in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, and Mizoram. And now today in this class we will see what are the different types of festivals and how the people of Nagaland, Tripura, Meghalaya, and Sikkim observe different types of festivals. Okay, so first of all, let's see the festival of Meghalaya. So as you know, this is a revision class and we will revise the chapter with some through some subjective types of question and through some objective type of question. But before that, we will have a very brief summary about the festivals so that you will be able to recall the chapter and you will be able to answer the question. So first of all, we will see the festivals of Meghalaya. So people of Meghalaya, they celebrate Wangala, or it is known as 100 Drums Festivals. So Wangala is a very prominent, very important festival celebrated by the people of Meghalaya. It is celebrated in the month of November, and the purpose is the festival marks the end of hard work. Okay, the hard work which gives or which promise a good harvest or healthy harvest. So people of Meghalaya, they celebrate Wangala or 100 Drums festivals after the sowing or after they finish their hard work for harvesting. Okay, and then what the people do in this festival? They beat 100 drums. 100 drums are beaten together. Both men and women dance in 2 parallel lines and blowing horns. So, as the name mentioned, that 100 drums festival. So in this festival, minimum 100 drums are beaten together. Okay. So the people or men of Meghalaya, they beat 100 drums. At the same time, they dance. They have their traditional dance. They have their traditional music. So both men and women, they dance in a parallel lines. You can see the picture. While the men beat the drums, at that moment the women dance with the men in a rhythmic manner. There are 2 parallel lines, and with this parallel lines they dance and they move forward. And to add extra charm or to add extra flavor to the music, to the dance, they also blow horns. Horns is a musical instrument of Meghalaya. You can see how the horns and how they blow the horns. Okay, so this is about Wangala or 100 Drums festival celebrated by the people of Meghalaya. Okay, so next let's see the festival of Tripura. So people of Tripura, they celebrate Karachi Puja. Karachi Puja is a very important festival celebrated by the people of Tripura, and it is celebrated in the month of July. It is celebrated in the month of July, and the purpose is it marks the animal sacrifice. This is the festival which marks the animal sacrifice. People of Tripura, in this festival, they sacrifice animals. Although the sacrifice of animals are banned today, But as it is a very old tradition, people have beliefs in that, so people sacrifice animals in this festival, and they also worship 14 gods or 14 deities, that is means god and goddesses. So they worship, the people of Tripura worship 14 gods, and they believe that this is the instruction, or this is instructed by the Lord Shiva. Okay, so in Tripura, the people celebrate Karachi Puja, and in this Karachi Puja, they sacrifice animals, and also they worship 14 goddess with Lord Shiva. And what the people do in this festival? Perform cultural programs. They perform different types of cultural programs and enjoy fair. So this festival, Karachi Puja, is observed at Agartala, which is the capital of Tripura. The capital of Tripura is Agartala, or we can say that is Puran Haveli. So in this place, or in Agartala, the people of Tripura celebrated Karachi Puja. There is a temple which has 14 small temples or small houses which have different 14 gods. Okay, and the people throng to camp to that place, the at Agartala, and they celebrate Karachi Puja. And at that festival, they perform different types of cultural programs. They perform different types of dances, songs, and different types of competitions also, like sports competitions. Okay, and they also have fairs. So in this festival, in Karachi Puja, the people of Tripura, they also enjoy fairs. Okay, then the next festival is Festival of Nagaland. Let's see what are the different festivals celebrated by people of Nagaland. So one of the most important festival is Moastu, 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 and it is celebrated after the sowing season. After sowing, they celebrate this Moastu, and this is also a agriculture background. As we know that festivals of Northeast India, all and each and every type of festivals which are celebrated by the people of Northeast India, that is a very agriculture based. The festivals are based on agriculture. So this festival Moastu is also based on agriculture, and they celebrate this festival when? After sowing season. And what they do in this festival? They dressed in colorful dress and headgear. You can see how they dressed. Okay, they have very colorful, their traditional dress and the headgears. You can see everyone has headgears on his head, and dance to the traditional music. They have their own traditional songs, they have their own traditional dance, so they perform traditional dance with traditional music. Then another most important festival, that is Hornbill. Okay, so Hornbill, what is Hornbill? Hornbill is the name of a bird, and this is the state bird of Nagaland. People of Nagaland admire this bird, they love this bird, they respect this bird. So from this bird's name, they celebrate a festival, that is Hornbill Festival, and it is celebrated in the month of December. December taku celebrate karante, and this is the showcase. This showcase the cultural heritage of 16 tribes. So this Hornbill Festival shows, this Hornbill Festival exhibits, displays the culture of 16 tribes. So there are different tribes in Nagaland. So around 16 to 20 tribes are there in Nagaland, and this Hornbill Festival shows the heritage, shows the cultural heritage of 16 tribes. These people, what the people do in this festival, they perform cultural dance and sporting events, show off their hunting and warring skills. So in this festival, they have different types of dance. They have cultural dance. As we know, each and every festivals of Northeast India have its own traditional music and traditional dance. So they perform their traditional dance and traditional music in each and every festivals. So in Hornbill Festival also people of Nagaland, they perform their cultural dance and they have different sporting events. They have different sporting competitions such as your archery, then your swimming. So they have different types of sporting events on that festival, and also it shows the hunting and warring skill of the people. You can see how they observe how the people are looking. They are just looking like soldiers, right? So this festival, the Hornbill Festival, shows of the hunting skills and warring skills of the people of Nagaland. Okay, next there is one more state, that is Sikkim. So as we know that Sikkim is the little brother of land of seven sisters, right? So Sikkim, the northeastern part of, sorry, it is situated in eastern part of Himalayas, and there are different types of festival. The four most important festivals celebrated by the people of Sikkim are Shagadava. First one is Shagadava, then Lushung, Losha, Tihar. So people of Sikkim, they celebrated first four festivals. First is Sagadava. Sagadava is celebrated on full moon day in Tibetan lunar month. So this is the people of Sikkim, or Sikkimis follows the Buddhist calendar. So in Buddhist calendar, when the full moon day fall on, they observe what? That is Sagadava. So Sagadava is observed on full moon day in Tibetan lunar month. And what is the purpose to celebrate it? It commemorates the birth, enlightenment and death of Lord Buddha. So as I have already told you, or we know that people of Sikkim, they follow the Buddhist calendar. They mainly follow the Buddhism. So they celebrate Sagadava, and in this Sagadava, they commemorate, they honor, okay, they honor the birth, the enlightenment and the death of Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha ko janma, ताको enlightenment से केंती ज्ञान प्राप्त कले, and how about his death, they remember all these, and to honor Lord Buddha, they observe Sagadava. And what they do in this festival, they visit monasteries and offer prayers, water, incense sticks and water lamps. So we, the Hindu, visit to the temple, Christians visit to churches, and Muslims visit to mosque to prayer, to worship. Like that, the people of Sikkim, they visit where? They visit monasteries, and there they offer prayers. Like we, when we visit to temple to worship God, we offer our prayers, we offer prasadas, right? And incense sticks, dhupa kathi, dipo, esobu jemti ame ठाकुरଙ୍କୁ अर्पण करिथाउ, देइथाउ. Like us, people of Sikkim, they visited to monasteries and they also offer prayers, water, incense sticks and butter lamp. Then another important festival, that is Lushung. Lushung is celebrated at the end of harvest season, that is in December. Okay, and as they have already completed their harvesting, as they have completed, this is the end of the harvest season, so they celebrate this for merry making, for enjoyment. They celebrate Lushung, and in this festival they wear brightly colored masks. You can see how they were dressed up, how they dressed, and what they do, organize archery contests. They also have different types of competitions. They have also different types of contests and perform charm dance. This is a very important thing, that people of Sikkim observe charm dance. Like Bihu is very famous in Assam, Odissi is famous in our Odisha. Like their charm dance is also famous in Sikkim. So people of Sikkim, they dance charm in which festival? In Lushung festival. One more important festival, that is Losar. Losar is celebrated in the month of February and it is the Tibetan New Year. So it is Losar is the New Year festival of Sikkim. Losar is also the New Year festival of which state? Yes, Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. So the New Year festival of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim both are Loshar, and it is celebrated in the month of February. Why they celebrate this? That is for enjoyment, for merrymaking. And what they do, what the Sikkims do in this festival, they large gathering people, we can find large gathering of people, and they have extensive meals. People gathered in a place and they make merrymaking, they enjoy their festival, they buy extensive meals, okay, bhoji bhat karanti, fish karanti, and they enjoy this New Year festival, that is Losha. One more important festival, that is Tihar, and it is celebrated in the month of October. So Tihar is the festival of light. So our festival of light is Diwali. Diwali को हम जानते festivals of light कही था, like that the Sikkim is celebrate their festival of light, and the festival name is Tihar. So in this festival, what the people do, they lighten earthen lamps all over, they clean and decorate their homes like us. Like in Diwali, they clean our homes, we decorate our homes, and on that day we lighten earthen lamps. So like us, people of Sikkim, they celebrate Diwali, or they celebrate the festival of light, that is Tihar, and what they do, they lighten earthen lamps, they clean their homes, and they decorate their houses, right? Okay, so these are the 4 states. What are these? Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, and Sikkim. So these are the 4 states. We see what are the festivals and how they celebrate all these festivals. So if we recall our previous class and this class, we know that the Northeast India, the people of Northeast India, they celebrated many or different, many types of a number of festivals around a year or throughout a year, and they celebrate these festivals with a great enthusiasm, with great interest, joy, and if we see, then each and every festival in a month, we can see 1 or 2 festivals in a month, in each and every month. So they celebrate their festivals with great interest, great enthusiasm, with a lot of fun, right? And by observing these festivals, they also able to find out the talents, as they have different types of competitions, as their festivals have their own culture, traditions, songs, dance. Each and every festival is in conflict without the dance and songs, right? And they have also different types of competition. So with this competition, they are able to find the real talent of the young people. So this is the way how they find out different types of talents in them. So dear students, we have already discussed what are the different festivals and celebrated by the Northeast people, and how they observe. Now, as it is a revision class, we will revise mainly from paragraph 9 to 16 through some subjective type of question and through some objective type of question. So first of all, subjective type of questions. So as you know, you will find 2 types of subjective types of questions in your examination, and that is one of 5 marks and another one of 2.5 marks. So first of all, we will see a 5 marks question, and you have to write 50 words when you appear a 5 marks question. It is the answer must be in or about 50 words. So suppose the question is, let's have a question. Suppose the question is, what is 100 Drum Festival? How it is celebrated? Suppose this is the question. So as I have already told you that when you are going to appear or when you are going to attend a long question or 5 marks question, first of all think what are the ideas, what are the points comes to your mind when you see the question or when you read a question. So when we read 100 Drums Festival, what is 100 Drum Festival? So what are the different ideas comes to our mind? I think the first one is that 100 Drum Festival is also known as Wangala, 100 Drum Festival or Wangala, and it is celebrated by the people of which Garos, okay, people of Garos. Wangala celebrated by the Garos in the village of Meghalaya. And the third point may be of 100 drums, definitely, as it is the 100 drum festival, so 100 drums are beaten. People dance in two parallel lines, right? This is a harvest festival and it is celebrated in November, and people have two parallel lines are there and people dance in this lines. Okay, they beat 100 drums and they dance. So this such type of ideas comes to our mind when we read the question 100 drums festival. So now with this point we have to arrange a paragraph. Then we will get the answer. So this is the answer. What is it? Let's see. 100 Drums Festival or Wangala is the most important festival celebrated by the Garos in the village of Meghalaya. It is named so because 100 drums are beaten together during the celebration. This harvest festival is celebrated in November to mark the hard work which naturally brings a good harvest. The celebration features beating 100 drums, blowing horns and traditional dancing. During the dance, two parallel lines of men and women move forward together in rhythmic manner with the beats of the drum. So, when we find the question, first of all, we have to remember what are the points when it is celebrated, who celebrated it, when it is celebrated, what is the purpose, and what people do in this festival. By remembering all this, we will be able to write a paragraph. So, if you find such type of questions, then you have to write the answer like this. Not exactly this, like this. Okay. Now we will see some 2.5 marks answer. How you can attain when you find a 2.5 marks question. अढ़ाई मार्क जो क्वेश्चन आते ताको हमें केमती अटेंड करिबा. So when you find such type of question, when you find a 2.5 marks question, you have to write the answer in about 20 words. Okay, let's have some questions and let's know how we can write the answer. First is, how do people of Tripura celebrate Karachi Puja? So when we think of Karachi Puja, what are the 2 points comes to our mind? That is, one is animal sacrifice and second one is 14 god and goddesses are worshipped, right? So the answer is like this. Answer is, people of Tripura celebrated Karachi Puja by animal sacrifice and worship 14 gods as instructed by Lord Shiva. For 2.5 marks, that answer is enough. Okay, so एपरि हमें 20 शब्द भितर अढ़ाई मार्क रो क्वेश्चन को अटेंड करियो. Then the question number second, describe the Naga dance during the celebration of Muastu. So how the people of Nagaland they dance at Muastu? Let's see the answer. During the celebration of Muastu, people in the villages dance to the traditional music, wearing colorful clothes and headgears decorated with feathers and wild boar. By this way or following this way, you will be able to write the answer. Okay. For this, it is very necessary to practice those types of questions, right? Okay. So now, dear children, we will see some MCQs, objective type question. Let's forward to the objective part. Multiple choice questions. The instruction is each question has 4 answer choices. Choose the correct one. So in your question paper also you will find such type of question. There will be 4 options as you know, and you have to find out the correct answer and circle the correct answer. Okay. So question number 1. The Wangala is known as dash. Wangala is known as dash. A is musical festival, spring festival, 100 drum festival, dance festival. Yes. Wangala is also known as 100 drum festival, right? Okay. Question number 2. The Muastu is celebrated dash. Before the sowing season, after the sowing season, before harvesting or after harvesting. Which is the correct answer? Yes. Before, after the sowing season. So Moastu is celebrated after the sowing season. Question number 3. Sagadava is a festival of days. Sagadava is celebrated in which state? Nagaland, Manipur, Sikkim and Meghalaya. Which is the correct answer? Yes, the answer is Sikkim. Right? Okay. Question number 4. Which festival marks Tibetan New Year? Tibetan New Year celebrated in Sikkim. So, which festival? Sagadava, Loshar, Lushung, Tihar. The festival of New Year celebrated in Sikkim, that is Loshar. The New Year festival of Arunachal Pradesh is also Loshar. Yes. Question number 5. The iconic outdoor musical festival of Arunachal Pradesh is this. Iconic outdoor musical which is held at Zero. Yes. What is the correct answer? Zero festival. Right. Zero is the iconic outdoor musical festival celebrated in Arunachal Pradesh. Question number 6. Who celebrated Karachi Puja? People of Nagaland, people of Tripura, people of Sikkim, people of Meghalaya. Yes, the answer is people of Tripura. People of Tripura, they celebrated Karachi Puja. Then question number 7. The festival of Sikkim are celebrated as per the days calendar. So people of Sikkim, they follows which calendar? Buddhist calendar, Hindu calendar, Jain or Christian? Which calendar? It is Buddhist calendar. Good. Okay. Come to question number 8. A group of people meeting together to worship is known as this. The single word for a group of people meeting together to worship. What is that? Is it iconic, congregation, symbol, religion? Which is the correct answer? Yes, it is congregation. Right? Next, question number 9. In Sikkim, this is the festival of light. Festival of light in Sikkim. Lushung, Loshar, Tihar, Karachi Puja. Yes, the right answer is Tihar. Okay. Question number 10. Name the dance performed in Lushung. So, which dance is performed in Lushung? That is Bihu dance, Popir dance, Charm dance or Tihar dance. Yes, Lushung. The people of Sikkim celebrate Lushung. Which dance is famous in Sikkim? It is Charm dance. Right? Okay. Then question number 11. Which festival commemorates the birth, enlightenment and death of Lord Buddha? Which festival? It is Sagadava, Lushung, Tihar or Loshar? Which festival? Yes, it is Sagadava. Okay. Then question number 12. Where is Sikkim situated? In the Western Himalayas, in the Eastern Himalayas, in the Northern Himalayas and in the Southern Himalayas. Which is the correct answer? Sikkim is situated in the Eastern Himalayas. Right? Okay. Question number 13. This is the soul of Naga festival. What is the soul of Naga festival? Food and songs, songs and dance, food and dance or song? What is the soul of Naga festival? Yes, it is songs and dance. Each and every festival of Northeast India, they are mainly based on agriculture, but they have very importance, very importance. They give more importance to the songs and dance, right? Okay. So question number 14. That is celebration of festivals in Nagaland is a means of death. So options are showing their talent, preserving their oral history, passing down their oral history, and preserving and passing down their oral history. Which is the correct option? Yes. People of Nagaland, they celebrate their festivals for preserving and passing down their oral history. Okay. Then question number 15. How many deities are worshipped in Karachi Puja? How many deities, how many god or goddesses are worshipped in Karachi Puja? That is, yes, that is 14, right? Okay. Question number 16. Where is Karachi Puja observed? Where Karachi Puja is observed is in Assam or is in Manipur, in Tripura, in Nagaland. So which people, which state, people of which state they observe Karachi Puja? Yes, it is Tripura. Question number 17. Which Naga festival is celebrated mainly in the villages after the sowing season. After sowing season, which festival is observed by Naga people? Nagaland. Moastu, Hornbill, Lusum, Tihar. Okay, the answer is Moastu. Question number 18. Which festival is named after the state's admired bird in Nagaland? So what is the state bird of Nagaland? Yes, that is Hornbill. So which festival is observed? The options are Wangala, Hornbill Festival, Moastu, Karachi Puja. Yes, of course, it is Hornbill Festival. Then we will see question number 19. What does Hornbill Festival showcase? Okay, the options are an indigenous folk dance called Popi, the traditional dance and melodious song, the cultural heritage of 16 tribes of Nagaland, the religious fervor of the people of Sikkim. So, Hornbill Festival showcases the cultural heritage of 16 tribes of Nagaland. Question number 20, and this is the last question. When is Tibetan New Year Loshar celebrated? In January, in February, in April, or in October? Which is the correct answer? Yes, it is celebrated in February. Right? So, dear children, these are some objective type of questions. We have revised the whole chapter in 2 classes through some subjective types of questions and through some objective types of questions. My dear children, I think this class will be helpful for you for your upcoming examination, and all the very best for you. So, dear children, we have discussed the whole chapter in 2 classes, and we have now I have some questions for you. These are your homeworks. You have to practice these questions at your home. And what are the questions? First one is answer the following questions in about 50 words. The question is, how is the festival Hornbill celebrated by the people of Nagaland? Okay, and you have to write the answer in about 50 words, as it is a 5-mark question. Question number 2, answer the following question in about 20 words. There are 2 questions. Describe the dance by men during the Hornbill festival, and second one is, what are the main features of the festivals in Tripura? So you have to practice this question and write down the answers in your copy and check your answers by your subject teachers. Okay, so dear children, in 2 classes we have covered the whole chapter. We have revised the whole chapter, and I think class will be helpful for you. This class will definitely help you in your upcoming examination. Very best for your upcoming examination, for your half-yearly examination. All for today. Thanks. Have a good day.